Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. Delighted. It's been a while, but I'm delighted to be joined by Jack Turner. Jack, how's things, buddy? How's life?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. How's yourself?
Aye, good. Just been on the beach doing a little bit of training myself, so no, as good as can be, like you said, in this sort of situation, as good as can be. But for you, you've not had a fight in a year and a half, mate. So what's going on? Yeah, you're still training away?
Still training, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's the desire's still there. Obviously, with all this, it's just been absolutely horrendous. So just need to kind of just keep that mental focus and just keep pushing until this all passes and we get something.
You've signed with St Andrews Sporting Club. Like they've done wonders with Cash Farouk and other fighters and stuff like that. So are you hoping for similar success with St Andrews?
Yeah, definitely. 100%, especially at the super bantamweight division. I expect nothing less from myself. It's just about me committing myself and doing it.
Super bantamweight, did you know your debut was at featherweight, wasn't it? And your
debut
first featherweight. So you're going down to super bantamweight, right?
Yeah, I'll go down to super bantam. So first 2 fights at feather, but now I kind of thought about it. We'll drop to super bantam.
Good stuff. Like I said to you, I mentioned there that it's been a year and a half. I think it was like June or July in 2019 that you last had a fight. Now, when are you hoping to be out? Have you heard anything? Has anyone said anything? Your management team? Anyone said anything about a date when you're out?
I think we're looking for kind of roughly winter time, like that region, like next winter or summertime maybe, something like that. That kind of looks to be the aim, but nothing's actually set in stone. So, but I definitely about this year. So I know that for a fact, which is a bonus. Do you know what I mean?
If it's winter time this year, then that'll be 2.5 years that you haven't stepped through them ropes. Are you frustrated?
Crazy.
You got itchy knuckles? How are you feeling right now?
100%. It's the frustration's crazy. Obviously, that's all I've done all my days is fight. So it's all I know. But at the end of the day, I think it's just about keeping that mentality and staying focused. It's just a wee bump in the road, and we just got to get on with it.
Definitely, mate. Like I remember you when I used to go to the Scottish and stuff like that, and I used to watch you fight, and I used to always say to myself, Jack Turner's got a pro style. The way you come forward and stuff like that, you'd be suited for the pros. So I was always excited, as you know me, Jack. I'm a boxing whore. Like I love boxing, especially when I see young amateurs come through and stuff like that. So when I was looking at you, I always thought, as soon as you turn pro, I'm going to watch out for you. I'm going to look out for Jack Turner. Unfortunately, in your own sort of like, you probably feel the same as well. That it's a bit frustrating that you've only had 2 fights and you haven't been in the ring for a year and a half. But so for the next 2, 3, 4 years, what are you hoping for for your pro career? What are you hoping to get pushed quick, get as many fights as you can, get in title contention, and push on from there?
Yeah, 100%. I think once we start up again and we start boxing, there's no time for waiting. It's probably the way I'm looking at it is like starting my career again. I've had 2 fights, but I've been out the ring for so long. So we get 2 fights, get back up to kind of scratch, get the ring rust away, and then we just push for anybody, like for titles and all that. Obviously it'll come. But I believe that's the best way to do it, is we just push forward and just get a couple of fights out the way as if we're starting again, and then we just move fast and get into title contention, like you said, and we just go.
I got super bantamweight, man. When was the last time you got down to that weight? How's your weight right now?
Weight now, I'm probably sitting about, I think I'm about 58.5 kilo. So I'm not heavy at all. I've been training hard, so I'm down weight. So I don't think it'll be a problem. That's the reason we thought about it. We thought, you know what, we'll go super bantam. I can make it. There's no struggle. I think with my kind of first 2 fights, it was just a case of, because prior to that I was out the ring a long time, and then we got offered the fights. I think we'll take it further, see how we feel. But I definitely think super bantam's the weight for me.
See again, when you look at the super bantamweight division, what's your sort of hopes for being a professional boxer? You know, young fighters come through, they want to be like a British champion and stuff like that. But what are your dreams before you sort of hang? I know you're only young. What are you, 25, 24?
Yeah, 25. Mate.
Young, so what's your hopes and dreams to achieve? What do you want to achieve in this pro game?
Well, obviously the dream is to become, I think, as everybody's dream as a boxer, you train that hard to become a world champion. That is a dream. I know if I knuckle down and I train hard and the fights and all that, and with my management team and stuff, I know if I get the right fights, I don't see anybody facing me at super bantam if I'm on my A game. Obviously, I'm just starting my career, so I had no right to say any names or anything like that. I'm just starting out, so. But if I'm on my A game, people are in trouble. I know that for a fact, but I just need to stay switched on and sky's the limit. Do you know what I mean? I know that it's in myself. It's just how far I really want to go.
Yeah,
I believe. I don't see anybody at all.
That's the right attitude to have, Jack. Definitely. I've got to ask as well. I remember interviewing you in your pro debut and in your second fight. I was at both of them, and you seemed frustrated with yourself and your performances and stuff like that. Have you watched them fight backs, and have you sort of realised that it's the professional game's different than the amateur game, and you've sort of accepted that now? 'Cause I know how frustrated you were with your performance. Have you managed to watch them back, and what's your thoughts on them?
Yeah, watched them back. Watched the first one back. That was just me being too eager to impress and not really get out and doing what I wanted to do. I just wanted to go out and hurt somebody. And then I realised these journeymen are very clever, tying you up and all that. It was mental. I couldn't actually quite believe how different it is for the amateurs to the pros with these wee kind of things. And then my second fight, planted my feet a wee bit better and done a bit, but still nothing to compare to what I can be. But I've watched them back and I've analysed them a lot. Like I've honestly watched them about 50 times. I've watched them over and over, and I look now and go, wow, man, like I've got a lot to work on. It's a different game, so it's just kind of slow and steady wins the race. I just need to push on and work hard in the gym and work on these wee things. So we've been working on things to understand the game a bit more, plant my feet a bit more, and then not kind of moving off as quick, just looking for the shots, staying inside the pocket and working.
Yep. The Scottish boxing right now, Jack, is booming, man. Like I'll mention Josh Taylor, man. He's looking to become undisputed. We've got Lee McGregor fighting for the European title. We've got guys like Willie Hutchison. He's vying for the British title. He's in that mix now. Do you know what I mean? We've got Cash Farouk, who's a phenomenal young fighter. Very, very excited.
Yeah.
About. Do you know what I mean? There's Kieran Smith as well, looking to become a British champion in the final eliminator. So for yourself, are you excited to finally be in that mix with young talent from Scotland coming through?
Oh, 100%. This is what boxing's need up here. Like we need all these kind of things, these fights, and it's amazing to see all the boys do well. Do you know what I mean? I know them all personally, and it's as much as it's a single kind of man sport. You're for yourself. See when they kind of things happen, everybody's a kind of team. You're a unit because you thrive and you root for these boys. Do you know what I mean? You root for them to do well and go, do you know what? Let's get the best out of this. And obviously, as you said, the likes of Josh and Lee and all that, and Cash, well, they're all great fighters and great people. So I wish nothing but success for them, and I believe they'll do the damage and anything to do. Do you know what I mean?
I would ask, I'll get your thoughts on Josh Taylor, man. For a guy from Scotland, I mean, we're a small nation, but to see Josh go and become a unified world champion, you've been for the amateur ranks, so you're in the Team Scotland with him. Scotland with him, you're in the Scotland team, so you've seen Josh develop and stuff like that. So to become world champion, unified, and now he's looking to become undisputed. Two questions: what's your thoughts on Josh, on what he's achieved, and do you think he can become undisputed?
Thoughts on Josh is just as a fighter is absolutely outstanding. The way when I watch him box, it's what I like about him. It's how he adapts. That's how he's a champion. See how he adapts to a fight when something's not going his way. And the way he just kind of punishes somebody for making silly mistakes and all that. It's just to watch. It's lovely to watch. Really, really is. And I believe he'll do it 100%, like 100%. I see him walking through most people. Honest to God, I see him walking through most people. Like genuinely.
He's a bit of a psycho,
different. He's different. I just see him walking through most people that come up against him.
Yep. So in terms of yourself, one final question before I let you go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, Jack. For the people watching this interview and stuff like that, what have you got to say to the boxing fans, not just in Scotland but in the UK and stuff like that? What have you got to say to them? Just watch out for Jack. I'm coming.
I just kind of keep your eye out, and definitely I'll be, as soon as I get back fighting, that is me officially. Had talks, I'll be on the road, and I'll be constant, I'll be consistent. That's all I need. I need consistency, and I think that's when people's going to start seeing me and kind of recognising me. Once I've got that consistency and the ball rolling, I think that's when I'm ready to just kind of push forward and push up the ranks.
Well, Jack, when you do finally get your fight date, I honestly hope it's sooner rather than later. I don't want you to fight in the winter time because that'd be 2.5 years that you've been out. I'm hoping you might, hopefully, fingers crossed, we start seeing shows back, the small hall shows. So St. Andrews can get you out, hopefully in the summertime rather than this winter, because it's a long time away and it's a long time for you to be out of the ring, especially a young talent like yourself. So hopefully when you do get that date, that fight date and an opponent, we can get another interview and we can talk about it. Hopefully we can come to the show. Hopefully we can get fans back and whatnot. But
definitely, mate.
Thank you for doing this 5L TV, mate. Stay safe and
thank you, man. No, thank you, big man. Appreciate it.
Anytime, Jack.
Have a good day.
You too.